Nah. But little baby hit down for the tricks.
Yeah.
Nah. But I told her we bust on that flick. Nah.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Another Monday. I'm Anthony. We're being welcomed by i.seegio, an artist
sir.
out of LA.
Yes,
Dude,
sir.
tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, and how we even got here.
So I go by the name of i.seegio, everybody. You know, my memo towards the world is different actions. It's not about icy about my jewelry, but it goes about icy about the way I move, the way I'm going to show you guys my actions, the way I'm going to speak out to the world. And hopefully you guys can be part of a journey. But it's a pleasure to be here. And, you know, we're going to have some few questions for y'all. And I'm going to let y'all know a little bit more about me. But for now, I'm an artist from LA. You know, I grew up here in Sun Valley since probably the age of 4. And, you know, it's amazing to be here.
Dude, what got you into music, especially like you off camera right now, you just mentioned that you're so young, you're 19.
Yeah.
And you have been doing music for already a few years. How did you start in the music scene, like recording and everything?
My older brother, right? Before he was always working day and night.
Yeah.
He would try to work day, so in the night he would take me to concerts and all that.
Yeah.
He would always save up to like go ahead and meet backstage, so I can go ahead and like meet artists. Some of the artists that really influenced me, believe it or not, you know, it's the ones that ain't popping anymore. But
Which ones?
Shout out to them: Famous Dex,
Oh,
Rich
yeah.
the Kid, and a bit of Soulja Boy. You know, it's
Soulja Boy is legendary, dude.
You said what?
He's legendary.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, they're amazing. 3 amazing artists, you know, that really changed the rap game for what it is right now. You know.
So do you consider yourself more of like a rapper, or like what's your genre, like, or what do you mainly focus in?
I would say,
or what you want to put out in the future?
I would say an artist in a way, because I do a little bit of both. You know, I like to mix between English, Spanish. I like to sing. If my auto-tune is right, I like to sing, you know, and a little bit of R&B, some smooth, some melodic, some upscale, and just a little bit about everything.
What about like the Spanish music? Because that's something that I listen to, like 95% of the music that I listen to is just Spanish.
Facts.
So like, have you released a song, or do you plan on releasing a song in Spanish?
So as of right now, bro, I plan on it. Yeah.
What type, like love song, heartbreak, or what?
It's you know, it's more of like the new generation now. You know, it's got a little bit of like if I was to give an artist example, it'd be like some Fade, you know, some Fercho type of vibe.
Oh, what's
you know
that?
what I mean?
Like,
he's a Puerto Rican artist.
Okay, I haven't heard of him.
Yeah, bro.
Is he more like reggaeton, or what?
Yeah,
is that?
exactly.
Okay.
Reggaeton.
Yeah.
All of that. Yeah.
So that's like the genre you would go towards.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
You should try it, dude. Like.
No, definitely. The song I have right now, you know, hopefully I drop it soon. It's going to be called Una Realidad.
Oh.
And yeah, bro, it got a little bit of a heartbreak to it, but something like you could bounce at the club, you know what I mean? So it's good, bro. It's good.
Is that based on a true story?
Yeah, definitely.
What happened, dude?
Nah,
I don't know if you want to dive in, but
it's more about like how you have a certain perspective on a relationship and your partner has another. So, you know, sometimes you try to give your all, the other person sees it in a different way. You know, you think you're seeing it the right way, but truly you could be seeing it the wrong way. You could be seeing it the right way, but your partner's always going to have a different mindset towards how you're acting, how you're giving out, what you're putting out, you know, and it's just a little bit of like mixed feelings between that, mixed feelings between the way you feel about your partner, maybe when you're a little bit drunk, when you're a little bit high, you know. But when you're in the moment, that's making it count, you know.
Yeah. So that we're expecting that to release soon, or what?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right, dude, you're gonna have to hit me up because I love Spanish music.
No, of
and
course,
we'll for sure tap in. And
of course,
dude, you mentioned off camera also that you gave me a little breakdown of your name and how it came about. Like, can you go into detail on that on your name?
Basically? Yeah. So, you know, all of middle school, high school, I elevated from the littles, you know, the littles that are out there, like Lil Uzi, Lil Durk, all of them. So at first, I was like this little kid name. I was called Lil Drip. Right, Lil Drip, you know, it became like a meme, like, oh my God, there's Lil Drip, you know, let's listen to a song, Lil Drip.
Were you releasing music in middle school?
Yeah, bro.
What?
So since the age of 13, 14, I've been releasing music, bro.
That's good, man.
Yeah, and then elevating to high school, I went to Young Drip, you know, because I was a little no more, I was young, you know, so I stuck with that for a minute. You know, it became the elevation. You know, hey, now it's Young Drip. Hey, look, let's go fuck with Drip. Let's talk to Drip. But now it's like that I noticed middle school, high school, and the way I move now that's out of high school and, you know, I'm growing up as an adult. I'm just noticing that everybody's seeing your actions. Nobody really cares what you go by. Nobody really cares, you know, who you are. It's more of what you do, what you talk about, what you got to give. So I was like, you know what?
And what do you got to give? Like,
I got to give my all for this music, but more of everything is like, as of right now, if I'm being honest, right, I feel like sometimes I'm just fronting, but I'm fronting this, like, this character that is going to just, you know, explode one day and is going to show you guys what the truth is. The truth of, like, a young kid who can really make music from the heart or can make music from, like, the silly moments, the sad moments, the happy moments, but making it count. Behind that, there's always going to be a message. It's either you got to do better, you got to keep pushing, you got to keep elevating yourself, motivating yourself, because nowadays in this generation, a lot of people aren't motivated. A lot of people
What motivates you?
What motivates me?
To make music, to keep going, because I feel artists, like, the market's so saturated, right? With a lot of people. And I feel that you, at one point, you hit a roadblock and you're like, damn, this isn't going anywhere. But you got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to be consistent. And when that is happening with you, like, how do you stay motivated in those situations?
Damn. So for me, the motivation for my music, honestly, it just comes out.
You don't got kids, huh?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But you know what's one thing I do always tell myself? If I'm choosing to do music now and I'm choosing to actually go all in, I'm not doing it for myself as of right now. I'm doing it for the younger me. The younger me who would have this pain sometimes, who would go through all these emotions and wouldn't know how to control them.
What were those pains and emotions? Where were they stemming from? Like, exactly.
Damn, I would say just like life and, you know, getting into debt, probably family, bro, you know. But mainly
into debt?
Yeah. Like mainly just life. I've always been the kid to think about my next step. And I've always been frustrated because of that. You know, I was never the kid who can be like, oh, let's just have a moment to like have fun. Yeah, let's go celebrate, you know. Now I was always like, bro, like where am I going to be at next week? What am I going to do next week, you know? What is my future like planned for me? And then on the side of that, bro, you know, telling the truth, it was just family, bro. My family is like, you know, we're just all mixed. You know what I mean? I tried to be the one who's gonna break the chain. But being young and having that mindset, it really took a toll on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my bad. Did you grow up in a poor household, or like what was? Because you mentioned that, like, what because I feel those stories are very empowering to people. Like, seeing people like go from like 0 to whatever, like 100, I guess you can say. Like, those stories motivate people, and people really like those stories.
Of course.
So did you see yourself in that situation at the time, or what?
Yeah, I mean, you know, being the middle child. Right?
That's already comes with
exactly. It already comes with its own responsibilities. But being the young middle child, right? Just having an older brother at the time, we were put in positions. So I come from Honduras.
Oh, you were born?
Yeah, I was born in Honduras. Origin from Honduras.
How did you get over here?
My dad. Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of stories, like crazy stories. Because I remember there's some kid from my high school. He wasn't from Honduras, but he was from El Salvador. And he tells me, like, the crazy journey that he took to come here to the United States. The dude got on a train.
Yeah.
I don't know if you did that, but he got on a train all the way over here and walked it. And, and it took him like months, he told me. And I don't know if that was the same experience that you did, or how you got here.
Nothing
like that.
No, nothing like that. I was blessed, you know, for my dad to just want to work harder and give his kids a better life.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't know how I was brought up, but I was brought up with my aunt. You know, I came here with my aunt, you know, around 3.
Yeah.
I went back because my dad just we weren't in a position to be affording everything.
Yeah.
So I had to go back, you know, stay with my family over there in Honduras. Then I came back at 4.5. At 4.5, that's when my dad was already like trying to make papers, trying to get my citizenship and all that, you know. And I guess throughout the years it was a success, because ever since, you know, I've always lived here my whole life, you know. But since young, it wasn't always like, oh, we had a great life. Like, no, I used to live with like a bunch of family inside of one little room.
Damn, how was that?
It was, I mean, it was tough. You know what I mean? It was tough. My dad was the only one out of the whole family inside that house, working day and night. And, me being little, I would just always wonder, like, why my dad's, out in the day, out in the night,
Yeah.
And then throughout time, I realized, I'm like, dude, my dad's just a hard worker.
Yeah, and that's where it rubbed off on you, right? And,
Yeah.
And now it's on your music.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, now it's like, I mean, I don't live with my parents anymore. I don't live with my family. I'm like distant from my family. I wouldn't say too distant, but I'm just like, I'm in my own lane now. You know what I mean? At 19, it's crazy because I didn't expect that,
Yeah, you don't see that often anymore.
I don't. And I always told myself, I'm
Shit,
like,
I live with my parents.
yeah,
I'm 25, bro.
No, like it's not bad at all. But I just feel like everybody has to like, certain things just, they hit people. You know what I mean? And it shows you whether you're gonna grow or whether you're gonna stay mature and probably fall.
Yeah.
For me, it was like a growth spurt. You know, I had to, bro. I had to. Like, I chose to leave. So because I chose that decision, I had to find it out on my own. I had to take my route. I had to be like, okay, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna eat tomorrow?
Yeah.
How am I gonna find that out? How am I gonna make money?
Yeah.
And bro, thanks to God, I mean, 19, I'm blessed. I got it all. I keep working for everything.
Yeah,
and just keep striving, bro.
Dude, and I don't know if you make money off your music right now yet, but you gotta support yourself in some way, like you just mentioned.
Of course.
What exactly do you do? Like, do you have a 9 to 5 or do you have a business? Like, what do you do on a your employee, I guess.
Yeah, no, believe it or not, right now for the new experience, right? And there's never anything wrong with this.
Yeah.
You can be at any age, and you don't always have to have the mindset of like, oh my God, I have a 9 to 5, my life's gonna be boring. I don't know what to do. No, you can't think like that. If you have a 9 to 5. You need to make the best out of it. Yeah. Whatever you do, whether you work at McDonald's, whether you're a janitor, whether you're a doctor, whatever it is, you got to be the best at it. You got to figure out how to escalate your position and, exceed forward. And that's where I'm at. I mean, thanks to God, I've always worked with my dad for a family company. Yeah. But just recent ago, I took a different job. I took a different opportunity. And it's a 9 to 5. But damn, man, I'm trying to like learn so much so I can see it as like, yo, maybe I can do this one day on my own. Yeah. And I mean, besides my 9 to 5, I have a clothing brand.
Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna ask you about that too. Like Legacy, right?
Yeah.
How did that come about? Like,
so, bro, that was crazy.
Some good pieces.
Yeah, no. I appreciate that. That was crazy, bro. It had gone from high school, right? Senior year, beginning of senior year for me.
It gained traction or what?
No. I actually started as this brand called Off the Drip.
Oh, yeah, off the drip.
Yeah, off the drip, literally. And I saw myself, I'm like, okay, like I'm putting out hoodies, I'm putting out tees, but everything seems like a little kiddish. You know what I mean? It seems to me like it's not the hype.
Yeah.
So once I quit all that, there was a time where like I quit the whole brand. I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna do this anymore. But throughout high school, it was going great. I was trying to get sales almost every day, you know? And then I was like, nah, bro, like if I'm going to choose a clothing brand, I got to exceed forward. What am I trying to do? What am I trying to leave behind? What's the message?
Yeah.
Then I was like, I'm trying to leave a legacy.
Yeah.
A legacy is like something you do or something that marks a stamp for people to remember.
Yeah.
And that was me. Regardless of what I do, it's like for some reason people will always be like, yo, that was Gio. That was i.seegio. That was Drip, whatever it was, bro. And Legacy came after I worked with my apparelist that I was working with at the time, the one manufacturing all my clothes. We sat down one day, we talked about like, yo, bro, what can I really do to elevate my brand? He's like, yo, bro, we gotta rebrand everything. What's something that like you somehow think about? Like, what's something that goes on your mind a lot? It's crazy, bro. I don't talk about this at all, but I'm gonna be truthful to this podcast. Yeah. Most of the times, I believe strongly in like a person fights demons, and a person is blessed with angels on their side. So for me, it was like at first, Legacy apparel was something chill, was something nice, but then I was like, no. I gotta exceed this forward. I gotta speak my truth. If I feel like I'm feeling some type of way, that's what I'm gonna make my clothes on.
Yeah.
So when you look at my brand, it's mainly like it has its like gothic, gothic / angelic vibe to it, and that's what I aim for.
I like that. I like the black look. I like having like dark clothes too.
Yeah,
and I mean,
bro.
you're in black right now.
Yeah, literally.
So is this
matter of fact, this is the piece. Yeah, this is one of them. This is one of them. Yeah.
I thought you're gonna bring some for us.
Yeah, bro, I gotcha. I promise. I gotcha. Definitely.
I thought you were gonna pull up with like 2 shirts to sample. I'm kidding, dude. But dude, with the whole clothing, you said you've been putting out pieces to sell, right?
Yeah.
How have you been monetizing that? Like, do you just put it on your Instagram and people just message you they want to buy, or do you put it on Etsy or whatever other brand or whatever it is?
At the moment, right when I was doing it, because right now, bro, I have it like on a stand.
Yeah.
When I was doing it on Instagram. I was trying to do TikTok, and then I was doing Shopify.
Oh yeah.
Right. Bro, I was trying to go all out every day. But the thing for me was like, yo, I was 17, 18 creating this whole vision where it's like, bro, I let it get to me so bad. I stressed, you know what I mean? I stressed out so much because then it's like, whatever you do, bro, at the end of the day, whatever you do, it involves you having a thought of like money on the side, you know? Yeah. Will it make you some money back? What you invest, will you get it back? Yeah. And that was me for so much. For many of the moments I had, that was me, you know? I was like, yo, am I going to get my money back? Am I going to make my money back? I did, thanks to God, and I made more, you know? And, it was just very stressing for me at first. But I managed, you know, with the help of a few friends, a few editors, everything, bro, I managed.
Dude, I like that you mentioned that. Because we want to start, like, not a clothing brand for us, but we just want 2 hoodies, like, to start like designing our own for the podcast and stuff, and even getting that kick started, dude. Like, it's a hassle. Like, we were like, who do we go with? What material? Yeah, like the manufacturer. What do we do? What logo? What color? I mean, we have 2 different logos, but what material? Like, there's so much that goes on, and so I can just imagine doing it for a freaking like 17, 18-year-old.
Yeah, like, bro. It was definitely an upgrade. I'll tell you that. You know, every single piece I did had to be an upgrade. There was never like a downgrade. I always chose quantity over quality, and that's important, bro. It's important because nowadays, you know, you compare a shirt from the mall to a shirt from Temu. You know what I mean? Yeah. 2 different fabrics. One's okay, and then one's cheap.
Shit. Yeah.
But then you see those $100 hoodies, and you're like, yo, just because this design, just because it says essentials or 1990 something, it's so crazy. But no, it's not that, bro. It's the little fabric that you're wearing, you know? It's fabric that isn't going to die down when you wash it. It's fabric that's going to last you for a while. You know what I mean? You're going to be happy with it. Yeah. You know, I feel like people always tend to complain about the price.
How much does your pieces go for?
Nah, bro, my pieces were like super affordable. You know,
they're not like 85.
Yeah,
or
no.
bucks.
I was gonna step into that. Yeah, bro. My ideas and my plans after were like stepping into like sweatsuits, tracksuits, everything 150, 200. You know. Yeah. But nah, bro. I was like doing 60 for a hoodie, 35 a tee, that's 20 reasonable. A tee. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude. Well, thanks for sharing that. Of course. I mean, you have a special like. You're gonna freestyle for us, huh?
Yeah, so, of course.
Our producer got the beat that NA Tracks made.
Yeah, so this is by NA Tracks, so just be brutally honest. Or if you really like it, then you don't have to be brutal. So I'm gonna play it, but hold it not too close to the mic.
Guess like where his belly's at. I mean, not belly, but like stomach.
Like with my stomach.
Yeah. Or maybe you could have it on your leg, maybe.
Yeah.
Just so, because if you're gonna like freestyle, then
just
okay,
of course.
Yeah,
he knows.
So just press play. Let me put the volume, and then this is volume.
What's there? Oh, damn. Okay. All right.
Alrighty. Let's hear this.
Yeah, just
by
listen to it first.
NX Tracks.
NA
Tracks.
Yeah.
So NA Tracks.
Or like Nat Rax.
Let's hear this.
So
it's got a little melody to it. That's beautiful. Oh, he
I like that
kicked it
part.
with that drill.
I like that.
That's beautiful, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. How I see you through my eyes, I can't even get. Oh, you feel me? You gotta.
I like that
You
part.
gotta.
No, keep going.
Hey, how I see you through my eyes, I can't even go and tell. That little baby see this heaven, but I'm feeling life is hell. I don't mean to talk that 7, but I'm talking, yeah, for real. What's the deal? If you talking that shit, you gon' sell. 100 racks, we put in a mill. Like I told you, little baby, for real. Like I told you, little baby, the 6.
Yeah.
Nah. But little baby hit down for the tricks.
Yeah.
Nah. But I told her we bust on that flick. Nah. But I told her we bustin' that flag. Oh yeah, for that track. Oh yeah, for that track. Little baby. Yeah, I swear you ain't had no leg. Hey, who is you? While we talk, we splurring the blue. While we talk, we hit on them truths. Yeah, the body I hit with the 2. Yeah, I told you we close like 2. Yeah, I told you we close like glue. Nah, we don't little mix up, but we know that we up in the trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 10 out of 10 for me. You know? That's beautiful. I like
Thanks,
that.
producer.
I like
Thanks,
that.
NA Tracks, for producing that.
Yes,
That was really
sir.
good.
100%. 10 out of 10,
Dude,
my
I
brother.
too.
That was good. But
Was that out of your-
melody was catchy.
Dude, did
Yeah.
you just come up with that out of your ass like that?
Yeah, bro. I mean, bro, it was like, you know, I tend to like get nervous, but yeah, bro, it
Dude,
just comes
no,
out
man.
of me.
It's freaking. I would not, dude. I don't know how to do that. First of all,
You were feeling it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. I love, you know, anything that's melodic, flowy, you know.
Have you performed live before?
I haven't, bro. I haven't.
Oh,
I haven't.
that's
Yeah,
great, man.
but you know, I've always thought about it. I was like, man, you know
We're
what?
gonna have a show,
Yeah, that's why I brought
Really?
it up. We're thinking of
We're
like,
getting a venue.
Yeah.
And then we're
No
just
way.
gonna-
yeah.
We're gonna get a bunch of like upcoming artists, and then we're gonna give them like stage time, so that
Yeah.
way.
Oh,
Do
so
it.
you know you gonna
Yeah.
give me time.
We'll have you
Yes,
on,
sir.
bro. We'll have you on,
Definitely,
bro.
definitely.
Yeah, man.
Hey, be
So-
my pleasure.
Yeah, man.
I'll be
We
up for
really
it.
want you there. I mean, whoever else, like
Of course.
the more we're just like mainly focusing on like music or having artists, producers on this podcast. We really want to like start a community amongst them. So
Of course.
we would love to have you there, dude. But
Oh, definitely.
I feel like now that I'm filling out this whole like podcast, you're like for one very motivated, and I feel like a little paranoid about like you had mentioned when you were younger, you're paranoid about what was gonna happen the next day, what was happening the next week. But that's good, dude. Like that just helped you like I think achieve so much what you've had so far at dude just 19, bro. Like there's
Yeah.
people that don't even have what you have at 19. Like
Yeah.
they're still trying to figure out what they want to do at 30, 31, even maybe 40, dude. So
Definitely.
I give you your I guess your flowers, dude, for
Nah,
knowing.
I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. I feel like, you know, being young and trying to be that pinpoint out of the circle as just
Yeah.
trying to stand out. It's not really for attention, but it's really to show the world that you're gonna do something, you know, with your life that's gonna be out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Usually, the people around that circle, they just laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now it's like tables turn. Who's laughing now? You know, but
Did anybody make fun of you or what?
yeah, bro, it was always like that. Middle school, high school, you know, it was, bro. It's always
Has
like
anybody
that.
apologized?
Nah,
not yet.
Now they're just like, bro, so like, when
Get
are
me
you
on your
gonna
feature.
drop? Yeah, when are you gonna drop? You know, let's collab. We're like, bro,
Really?
when are we gonna hang out? You know, I'm like, bro, come on. You know?
Really?
Yeah, nobody really comes down and is like, hey, bro, like, you know, I apologize or anything for like everything I ever told you. It's more of like, hey, bro, so like, you know, I see that you're up. You know, maybe we should hang out sometime and all. And I'm just like, nah, bro.
Dude.
You know.
Now I did see, I was looking through your Instagram, and there was this one recent post that I saw. You're at a fair. Is that the one that happened on Roscoe? Or what was that?
That was the one right there, Sun Valley Park.
Oh, it was Sun Valley Park.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then never mind. It was a different one. But it's because I'm bringing this up because did you feel awkward recording with so many people there?
Nah, bro. So
Or
I've
you
always
feel just natural and
Nah, just a natural vibe. You know, matter of fact, it was crazy, bro. So, you know, I was working with this group of boys. Shout out TAO, to Aspire Only. That's the label. I was working with my boys at the time, and it was such a minute. It was like a last minute thing, bro. I decided to call my videographer. His name is Misty Shots. Shout out Misty Shots. Goes by the
Shout
name
out
of
Misty.
Misty. Yes, sir. I was like, yo, bro. You know, are you free? He's like, hell yeah, what you trying to do? I was like, bro, I'm trying to go record. I was like, all right, bet. You know, I'm going to go pick you up. bro, I'm gonna go pick him up. I was already thinking in my mind, like, all right, bro, I want to record something around Sun Valley, but I don't know what, or I don't know where. We went down towards down here to Sun Valley Park, and we noticed a fair. I was like, bro, no way. I was like, yo, there's a fair. It's action time. So then I called my boys. I was like, hey, bro, like, are you guys gonna be able to make it? They're like, hell yeah, let's do it. Yeah, bro, when we went, everybody was just staring at us. Like, everybody was just staring, bro. Some girl literally came up to me. She's like, can I have a picture?
What?
Oh, I know you from TikTok. I'm like, what? Yeah, even I was like, what? She's like, yeah, the ride operators were like, hey, let me take a picture with you guys and everything. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
How is it like getting recognized?
It's a vibe, bro. Like, you know, to me, it's like, I really don't care when it comes down to music over like the fame or the money. It's just more of like the genuinity that comes out of it. You know what I mean? People recognizing you off of a song that probably doesn't even have 20K views, 30K views is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the word gets spread somehow, bro.
Yeah.
And if a little girl comes up to you and she's like, oh my God, like I heard your old track, you know? She's like, can I have a picture with you? I was like, yeah, hell yeah. You know, her friends come after, like, oh my God, can we take a picture? I was like, bro, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. Like, yo, you know, I love that.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, bro. It's a beautiful vibe.
That's such a good perspective to have, dude. You're not like being out there being a dick about it. Like, dude, get away from me. I'm just trying to record a damn video right now.
Yeah, there are people that do that, bro. It's
like,
insane.
I'm trying to work.
Yeah.
But, dude, like, those are the people, your fans, and they're the ones that are going to feed you at the end of the day. But moving on, like, I was also going to tell you that, like, to close this off, I was going to tell you, there's a lot of inspiring artists out there, and, like, I feel like I don't know if, like, the right word is they need your advice, or what advice do you have for artists who, like, I don't know, approach a roadblock, let's say. Of
course.
Like, or whatever advice.
Damn. I mean, look, I feel like most artists, you know, that are now getting this market saturated, they're probably either my age or older, you know?
Yeah.
But whether you're young or older, I just feel like you got to recognize yourself. You got to recognize your weak spots. Because believe it or not, working in these types of industries, you have a lot of comments. You have a lot of people that will judge you. And somehow, they will hurt your weakness. Like, they will hurt your weak spot. You know what I mean? Without you even noticing. And you won't even think it's the people talking. You're going to think it's just yourself.
Yeah.
And honestly, my best piece of advice is, like, keep striving. Nobody really cares what you do at the end of the day or not unless you make it. Everybody's going to hate. Who's not going to hate? You know what I mean? There's not one person that can just be like, oh my God, you know, I'm always going to want to see you up. Like, no, bro, there are a lot of people that are going to be like, bro, I hope he doesn't make it. Like, bro, this guy sucks. Like, nah, he can't do shit.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, you got to be like, you got to just take it as a champ. You got to be like, all right.
Yeah.
Next day, hop in the studio, bro, prove him wrong. Your song hits 10, 20K, 30 views. You're like, oh my God. You're like, send it back to that guy that was talking shit, you know, or hating on you. And he's going to be like, oh shit, you know.
Send him a DVD or whatever, a flash drive with all the hits to their address.
Exactly, bro. But most importantly, just, you know, keep going. Focus on yourself. You know, focus on what really makes your music inspiring. You know, how you can make the change, how you can motivate people. And until then, you'll slowly be making progress until you're like, whoa, I'm just at it. You know, I'm crazy in this game now, you know? Yeah. I'm motivated. Yeah, that's dude, where you unlock that.
Thanks for coming on, dude. You're like, I feel your vibe's very contagious and upbringing, and it's very, I feel rewarding to be with someone like you. Like, dude, I feel like pleasure. If you're out there with even your friends, like you're having these conversations, I feel they'll take a piece out of that and they'll be motivated themselves to continue their music career, continue whatever crap they have on the side that they like let go. So, dude, like, you're doing good and keep going, bro. Like, you got this. But for everyone watching, like, where can they find you on like any digital platforms? Like, if you want to promote yourself.
Yeah. So as right now, I recommend everybody to just go follow my Instagram, i.seegio, right? Starting 2024, I'm uploading everything. There's one more video I have to get out the way. As soon as I get that video out the way, I'm dropping back to back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
dude, thanks for coming on. And I really appreciate it.